I'm Ryan Pritchard, the winemaker at Three Sticks Wines, and I have a passion for Pinot Noir. First and foremost, I love to drink it. You know, when you find a wine or a food that you love, you kind of want to learn more about it. You want to dig into it. And when I found Pinot Noir, its versatility, its ability to go with all foods, all occasions. That's really what got me interested in Pinot Noir, sort of as a consumer first. It wasn't even from a winemaking standpoint. I love to drink Pinot Noir. I got into this business really from a consumer standpoint first. This is a second career for me. So, coming out of college, I took a wine class at college. I went to Cornell back east, and the hotel school there is fantastic. And they have this wine appreciation sort of 101 class that all the seniors take. And we all walk around with our little lunch boxes full of, we've got our 3 glasses in there, and we show up and they pour wine for us at these classes. We learn about a region one day and get to taste wines from that region. And I remember, going to that class, doing our day on Burgundy, and just tasting. They start off with some sort of village wines and, just sort of current releases. And then at the end, they throw in this 1952 Gevrey Chambertin, and it's just blew my socks off how this could be the same wine that we just had from a current release, the same type, the same grape, but just had so many different characteristics. The age on it, the saddle, the soy sauce sort of components that came out in this wine just blew my socks off. So it kind of propelled me into learning more about Pinot Noir as a whole. I love learning about, thinking about making wine. Why not do this full time rather than spending all my free time doing it only? So that's kind of what got me into it. I talked to my wife. She is just finishing up her PhD program in Colorado, and I said, what do you think about next year, us moving back to California and me becoming a harvest intern? And thankfully, she said yes, and we did that, and the rest is kind of history. I always look for acidity in wines. I want a nice pop of acidity. I want these wines to be food wines, and I want them to stand the test of time. I want you to be able to. My goal is to drink these wines with my children, and they're 10 and 13 right now, so I've got a little bit of time, and I want to be able to continue to do that for forever. Really, for me, it's about making wines that are precise, show the sight, have a great balance of acidity and texture, and like I said, stand the test of time. I drink Pinot Noir with pretty much everything. There's very few things. I mean, I'll have it with a big, rich steak, and I'll have it with the most elegant fish dish. It's, to me, there are very few things that don't work well with Pinot Noir, and if it doesn't work well with Pinot Noir, it probably doesn't work well with many wines at all. Raw onions, maybe not so great, but I think that Pinot Noir, with that blend of acidity, with some of those beautiful high tone fruits, but it's not overpowering. The tannins generally are just there enough to provide backbone, but not enough to overpower a dish. And I think that's what makes Pinot Noir magical. Is it has that versatility. It can be delicious on its own. It can be just very, very delicate foods, all the way to big, heavy, heavy foods. I'm interested in attending Passion for Pinot because I love being around people who are passionate about Pinot. There's nothing better than showing up and talking. We're talking shop. We're talking about something that I love. Obviously, I've dedicated my life to making Pinot Noir, and people who come to events like this understand and love Pinot Noir as well. So we're able to talk about the things that we both love, and hopefully provide a little bit of insight into what makes us tick. And I love hearing about what makes consumers and people who enjoy our wines tick.